Toon Goons, the podcast in which we take an adult and critical perspective into the world of cartoons and animation and analyze how they affect the pop cultural landscape at large. I'm one of your hosts, Nikki.
I'm Nina.
And I shit, I fucked that up. Hold on, let me go back in time. I've got a small wiener.
Did you practice that tape deck sound effect?
I was gonna make it sound super different, but then you started going fast, so I had to do it fast.
Oh my crap. That was dope. This week, we talk about cartoons on this podcast in like an analytical way in case you didn't catch that. This week, we are talking about the anime, the Tatami Galaxy.
The Tatami Galaxy.
If you haven't watched it, the goof is that the guy talks real fast. That's why I did that, and I'm sorry.
No, that was great.
At first, I was like, "Wait, what is he doing?" Like, "Oh no, I got it.
It's the bit from the thing." Okay,
I'm game. I can do this.
Right. Really interesting, weird, physically difficult to watch show.
I love it so much.
I liked it too. But first we got some news. Not too much, and a lot of it's really weird.
Hells yeah. Okay. Oh jeez, where do we start?
Let's start with the SpongeBob thing.
Now, Tooch found this.
Yeah,
Thank
I did.
you, Tooch.
Tooch was like, I found the weirdest thing.
Yeah, so here it is. The SpongeBob SquarePants musical will feature music by David Bowie, They Might Be Giants, and more. This is breaking news as of today. There is a SpongeBob SquarePants musical in development.
To come out in 2016, the year when it would make the most sense to make a SpongeBob musical.
Of course.
All seriousness, it would never make sense, but especially not now.
So we've got Tina Landau and music supervisor Tom Kitt on board. If you're a musical person, maybe you know what that means, because I don't. But what I know is that the music will be composed by David Bowie.
There's a whole list of other names.
Yes.
And they don't go together.
Okay, how about we list them? Cyndi Lauper, They Might Be Giants, John Legend, The Flaming Lips, Dirty Projectors, Aerosmith's Steven Tyler.
Well, no, Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, and Joe Perry.
Oh, okay. Jonathan Colton, Panic at the Disco, Plain White Tees, and Lady Antebellum.
Wait, you missed the weirdest one, rapper T.I.
Oh, I thought that was some kind of copyright thing.
No, he's a man.
He's a man!
Also, you pronounced it wrong. It's Panic at the Disco.
Right.
They put the stupid exclamation point. They took it out and put it back in. They're a great band.
I thought
whatever.
The world forgot about the Plain White Tees.
No, they still play that fucking Delilah song at my work. And also, another one off of that album that wasn't even as good as Hey There, the Delilah.
Yeah, that album is awful. I had it. But yeah.
Like, Delilah's okay, and then the rest is just butt.
But yeah, okay. So, David Bowie was kind of retired from music for a while. He wasn't really doing much.
Didn't he come out with an album like 2 years ago?
And then, like, a couple years ago, he came out with an album, and it was apparently super good, and everybody was like, what? And now he's doing a musical for SpongeBob.
A Broadway
musical. Now, for those of you who don't know, he did play a character in one of the newer episodes of SpongeBob. He played Lord Royal Highness on the Atlantis SquarePantis episode special thing.
Oh boy.
Because they retcon the leadership of Atlantis every time they showed it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, every season.
Yeah.
That episode was, like, built up so much, and it really wasn't much.
Extremely mediocre. Not even Bowie could save it.
No.
No.
Not even Bowie could save it. So, I mean...
Were any of these other acts featured in the show? I mean, I guess it would have been later seasons after I stopped
it just
watching.
seems like a bunch of people who are like, I love SpongeBob / my kid / grandkid loves SpongeBob. I want to be in it. Put me in the show. Also, I make music. Put me in the show.
So what we're looking...
My biggest thing is, it's a Broadway musical, so it's on the stage.
Yes.
So,
The
like...
bright lights of New York City is what they say after Chicago. So
The Great White Way.
It's gonna...
So that means this isn't, I mean, so that means technically we shouldn't be reporting on this because it's not gonna be a cartoon, you guys.
It's
But
about
how
a
can
cartoon.
we not
It's
talk
about the cartoon. It's
I know,
about
but
what
I'm
was for a
saying
long
is-
time the cartoon.
It was...
What I'm saying is it's gonna be a horrifying man in a square, giant yellow costume. It's gonna get the Shrek treatment, and at least Shrek was a humanoid bipedal man-shaped being.
But they're... I can't...
It's a sponge.
Didn't hipsters used to like the flaming lips?
I don't
I
fucking
guess
know.
not anymore. What? I just...
They're pretty bad.
I can't get over that Cyndi Lauper, They Might Be Giants, John Legend, Flaming Lips. I don't know who the Dirty Projectors are. Aerosmith, T.I.
If They Might Be Giants were like the only people, if they just did the whole thing, that would be super
That
interesting.
actually might be watchable.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Colton and the Panic at the Disco and like Lady
It's like all of-
Antebellum, like
All of these acts are either
None of these-
pretty good or terrible.
none of this goes together.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
feel
be
like they're each
wicked
gonna get a
disparate.
song.
It's gonna be a fucking jukebox musical.
But with original songs.
And who are the actors? Are they all gonna be in the musical? You're gonna tell me that all these fucking people are gonna sync up their schedules and perform?
No,
Like,
no,
what
no,
the
no,
fuck is
no,
this?
they're just gonna compose.
these guys aren't going to be in the
Yeah.
musical. They're just the people composing the music.
Okay. How?
Yeah, they're all going to do like
How
one
does this
song.
many people compose music together?
I mean,
Well, because
no, it's
musicals, I'm assuming they're each going to get their own song to do.
Okay.
yeah, so it's going to feel like a jukebox musical, although it's all going to be presumably original stuff. I mean, Coulton has written some sad songs about sea life.
That's true. I mean, Lady Antebellum
At
might do a
least
song
two.
for Sandy. At least that would be thematically appropriate.
Jesus.
Ugh.
So,
Who's gonna write Plankton's song? Who do you think going
Oh
by
my
this
God.
list?
T.I.? I see this as, hey, Spider-Man musical, we're coming for you. We're going to be the biggest joke on the Great White Way.
Oh god, that fucking musical. Oh.
Let's see how many young, talented actors whose stars have just started shining we can literally kill during this production.
Honestly, you know what? If T.I. is going to do any character, like, it might as well be Plankton. Who the fuck else
Would
is going to presumably rap?
Mr. Krabs?
I was going to say Mr. Krabs, I could see him, like, they'll do the goof. It's
Only if this is one of those, like,
Angry Mrs.
really
Puff?
shitty, like, stage things they do in theme parks where they're dancing, but, like, the voices are not, and, like, they get Clancy Brown to
That's
voice.
like all I'm thinking about. Like, this is like one of those show on tours, like when you go
Yeah,
to
'cause
see
either-
the Wiggles or Dora.
Because it's either they do that, or you've got gross human faces painted primary colors inside big foam costumes.
Yeah,
No,
I see
nothing.
this as, like...
None of this.
Or
I
maybe it'll be a
understand.
deconstruction of the school play.
Oh yeah, like it's
Because the costumes will be like school play.
This is going to be like a Six Flags thing.
I'm gonna hate my life.
That's going to be... I assume this is going to be Six Flags caliber.
Well, I'll
is
let you
gonna
know
be-
once the posters start coming out on subways.
Also, this is gonna be the youngest Broadway crowd ever.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, but to be fair, every Subway poster is bad. You could put a Subway poster for something incredible and it'd be like, oh, that looks terrible.
The Mad Max ones were fine. It was just Furiosa.
Okay.
And so was the Jurassic World one, honestly. It was just Chris Pratt on his motorcycle with the Raptors. That's fine.
It's mostly TV shows that look just unbearable on Subway ads.
Oh, I can't imagine what this would look like. This gotta be some kind of high art joke.
It's the SpongeBob musical. Real thing!
David Bowie!
Yeah, that's
David
the only
Bowie?
way-
David Bowie revived his career, and now is gonna tank it? Why would he do that?
The only way this could possibly work is if they take like an early SpongeBob approach and are just like, no, yeah, for real, this is happening. Like, if they market, they need to market this entire thing off of the fact that, like, this really shouldn't be happening.
Yes.
they're gonna have to go so deep. They're gonna have to peel away so many layers.
You know who they need?
But like even then, it's gonna be like, I can't believe the goddamn SpongeBob musical is being this degree of metafiction. There's no way it's not gonna be completely.
Oh, you know who they should get? Then Lord and Miller.
Okay, Lord and Miller could maybe pull it off.
They could do it. If anyone could do it,
if anyone could,
they could do it.
They made 2 movies out of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That doesn't make any sense.
They made 2 movies of 21 Jump Street, and the second one was like 10 times better than the first one.
And the first one was fantastic.
They can do this. I'm petitioning. Let's start a change.org campaign.
God.
That's what people on the internet do when they don't like something. Okay.
Nina, you have to see this.
What?
The musical.
You want me to go to Broadway with a bunch of fucking children and tourists and see the SpongeBob musical and pay too much money?
Live tweet it.
Do you know how far away Broadway is? Yeah, farther, not as far away as it is from us.
No, that's not what I mean. I hate...
I know, but like New York, it's
crowds.
like, oh, Manhattan. I have to go to Manhattan.
Well, that area of Manhattan is unpleasant.
Yeah.
And
nobody there lives there.
And it's gonna be just children. Screaming children, screaming.
Let's all go.
Okay, we have to move on.
I'm not going to be able to move on until it airs in 2016.
Let's get the other weird thing out of the way.
Okay.
Because the last thing is cool.
Yeah.
And short.
Okay.
Alright, so this story was brought to us by our loyal fan, Plarcy. Thank you, Plarcy. So, Dreads... I'm assuming Judge Dredd?
Yeah, the most recent Judge Dredd movie that was just called Dredd.
Adi Shankar is making a super violent Castlevania cartoon.
Great.
So Dredd executive producer / self-proclaimed rebel filmmaker / self-proclaimed voice of the digital generation.
No.
Adi
I didn't know these things.
Adi Shankar.
For real?
He's behind The Punisher, Dirty Laundry, Venom, Truth and Journalism, Judge Dredd, Super Fiend, James Bond, In Service of Nothing, and some Power / Rangers thing. None of which were actually officially licensed.
Yeah, that 2012 Dredd film was not him. That was a real movie. He does like movies, I guess short films where it's like, I'm the outside artist who's making the art that Hollywood won't even look at. And so this guy is making a Castlevania cartoon that
legally this time he has permission apparently from
Konami. He's doing it with Frederator, who own the adaptation rights to Castlevania.
Yeah, which I didn't know.
So
I guess those rights were cheap.
Well, it's Konami.
Fucking Captain N.
I mean, first of all, it's Konami. They were just selling shit off.
They found it in a dumpster.
They're like,
yeah.
ooh,
behind a pachinko
shiny,
bar.
spooky.
Yeah. It's gonna be super violent animated miniseries, which, okay, let's go into Castlevania. That could work tonally, but this whole thing seems very cynical.
Yeah, like it has to be stylish.
Oh, you want to hear this? You want to feel even more cynical?
Before you do, it's primarily based on Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, the one that people don't remember as much.
Okay. They played it on Game Grumps. This is what he says.
They finished it.
There will be a, quote, a lot of violence, and it'll somehow be, quote, America's first animated series for adults.
To which the AV Club, where we're seeing this article, then ends the quotes and says, even though that's patently untrue.
He adds...
AV Club is not a fan of this man.
He adds, it'll be dark, satirical, and after a decade of propaganda, it will flip the vampire subgenre on its head.
Stop it.
And the animation will be influenced by Akira, of course, Ghost in the Shell, of course, Ninja Scroll,
naming things.
of course, and Young Justice. Okay?
What is your budget, dude?
Because those are AV Club is beautiful.
Oh my god.
Because those are exactly the things someone would reference if they had recently Googled cartoons that cool people like.
This This is a dope website.
I love this.
Yo!
I'm gonna like you on Facebook, AV Club.
For real? I never really looked into the AV Club before. Is this all their journalism?
I love it. I love everything about this article.
Yeah.
They know it's a fucking sham.
Poop show.
Fucking shit.
Oh.
Which sucks because I like Frederator.
I like
I like
and
Castlevania.
I like it enough.
I would like to see a cartoon of Castlevania.
Yeah,
Actually,
if it was like super, if it was violent in like a super stylish way that like maybe Samurai Champloo or like Afro Samurai is violent,
Or like an old anime was violent, where it was just dumb violent. Like, it made no sense how violent it was, and you couldn't even be grossed out about it because you were just laughing at how dumb everything is.
Yeah, and it's like super high octane in like a Mad Max way, or I guess in like a Dread way. I actually haven't seen Dread, but people liked it. But then again, this guy only executive produced it, which just meant, hey, here's money.
And not the real Dread. A fake Dread.
A fake
thing.
Dread.
Not the one in 2012 that was good. That was also like a crazy, over-the-top violence thing, but very much aware of itself, because Judge Dredd is silly. Yeah. And I believe that this movie understood that.
Well, I don't think this guy does, because look at him, he loves the Punisher, he loves Venom, he loves probably the Judge Dredd comp, he loves
James Bond, which is just, I don't know.
I don't know, he likes franchise. 90s mature.
That's the worst
Exactly,
kind.
and that's all I'm getting from this. Fucking...
And not even the good stuff, like the Max.
Yeah, like Spawn.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Spawn isn't on here. He probably watched that HBO thing and was like, this is the best fucking thing ever.
Well, since, like, looking at his list of, like, cartoon influences, I don't think he knows what Spawn is.
Oh my god.
Oh,
like,
man.
a fucking Akira Ghost in the Shell and Ninja Scroll. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What is this, 1991? Like, fucking, who do you think you are? Fucking old
Young
Taku?
Justice? You didn't see Young Justice, you pea baby.
You old Taku pea baby. I hate you.
We just learned about him today.
I don't like you at all. I hope it crashes and burns, and somebody else gets to make it.
Because that's not gonna happen, because it'll take like 10 years for someone to make it again.
Oh.
Okay,
and probably not because it's Konami, like, these licenses are, like...
My whole thing is, like, the only reason I'm so upset is that it's probably gonna suck. If it was out of nowhere somehow super good...
Yeah.
That's fine. It sucks that a shit baby is so successful, but if he makes a good thing, that's whatever.
I was excited at first, because, like, Castlevania cartoon, oh, alright, but then I was like, oh no. I want to see some beefy guy whip some ghosts.
I mean, maybe, like, because we don't know, since he clearly just has no grasp on
anything.
The animation industry, maybe like, he won't, like, be as heavily involved, like, directorially.
Yeah, maybe he'll just get cool people and be like, make it cool! Yeah. And then he goes and gets a latte or something.
Yeah. Maybe he'll pull a Clarence, but with a better ending, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
And he won't do any bad stuff to women.
Yeah, he won't be that bad.
Right.
Maybe he's just annoying.
I don't want to talk about this dickhead anymore. We got one more story, and it's good.
Yay!
It's great and good, and it's a follow-up. The trailer dropped for the theatrical re-release of The Iron Giant, called the Signature Edition.
Hooray! I already bought my ticket.
I still got to do that.
Opening night already sold out on the theater closest to me.
Yeah, it's starts October 4th, and I can't wait to see this movie. No, it's
September 30th and then October 4th.
Oh,
September 30th is the premiere, which I couldn't find a ticket for unless I wanted to go to Times Square, which I don't. And then October 4th is the only other showing.
All right. Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna watch this one in theaters, just because it's a bit like I don't feel like spending the money as awesome as it'll be. Yeah. I don't know. Like I've seen.
I feel obligated because nobody spent money the first time.
I guess.
And it is
It's like when
going
they put
to be,
Earthbound on the Wii U.
and it's going to be remastered and in the big screen, and they're going to have 2 extra scenes.
Oh. Also, like, I did watch the trailer, though, and first of all, this trailer is a summary of 75% of the movie. I hate trailers.
Yeah, it's not a good trailer.
Fuck this trailer. But also, did they alter Vin Diesel's voice so you can tell it's Vin Diesel better? Because he sounds more like Vin Diesel than I remember him sounding like in this movie. I remember him being a lot more filtered and metallic. To the point where you had trouble understanding what he was saying sometimes.
I don't know.
Maybe that's just like my dumb child brain, but in this one it's just blatantly like, oh, what's up, Vin Diesel? You're slightly taller than you are in real life.
Man, I can't wait to see him at the premieres in a Vin Diesel in an Iron Giant suit. He's
you
gonna
have no
do
idea
it.
how happy I am that he is the coolest guy.
No, it just...
Him and The Rock.
Yeah, they should be best... Are they best friends?
Yeah, they're in the last 2 Fast and Furious movies together, and they're gonna be in the next one. They need to be in every movie together.
I want a lovely photo set of them being friends.
Like hugging with their massive arms
Yeah,
that give
like
the best
going
hugs.
to like a boardwalk and getting cotton candy and stuff.
Yeah!
They're just recreating that photo set of Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen
Exactly.
with the dumb hats.
I want everyone to do that.
These hats sucks. These hats completely suck, but we're 2 old cool guys, so we're gonna wear them. Fuck you.
We're gonna have fun at the fair, goddammit.
We're gonna have fun at some... Was that Brighton? It was like some boardwalky place. I only know the one.
I don't fucking
Whatever. Because it was in the Who album.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. How else would I know about something in England if it wasn't in a song? The only reason I know about Stonehenge is because of Spinal Tap.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. People like taking their kids. I can't wait to hear kids cry. And
There's
be
gonna
like,
be
yes.
like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of dads crying much more than their kids.
Yeah.
There was a Mabim Bam joke where they insisted that the most manly thing to cry at is robots.
It is.
It really is. That's the entire thesis of me and Devin's other podcast.
Yeah.
Yay, Vin Diesel, the Rock Buddies.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel and his pet rock.
Yeah. So, Nina's definitely going to see it. I'm going to try my damnedest to see it. Tooch probably won't, but we are going to talk about this movie. It is on our schedule for, is it November or October? It's November, right?
It's autumnal time.
Yeah, because October's stuff with October-y stuff, and then this show's like very autumnal, so we're going to do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people have asked us for it, and it's the Iron Goddamn Giant.
And everybody loves it, and everybody needs it. And if you haven't watched it, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah. I don't know how to talk to you as a human being.
A handful of years younger than us. And you were like 2, Babby.
Well, then now you can see it, you Babby. And you'll love it. And you'll okay.
Oh, also a follow-up to another story we talked about a while ago, and this is honest to crap, the top trending trend on Twitter right now is Kermit the Frog's new girlfriend.
What?
For that new show they're doing, for the new Muppet show they're doing, that's like with the office setup where it's a pseudo documentary.
Cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. He has broken up with Piggy and is dating a different pig named Denise.
Oh no.
Like I thought they broke up and got back together by the end of the first movie.
Yeah, I guess they broke up again.
What? Why?
Damn Muppets continuity.
But I mean, I know Miss Piggy can be abrasive, and
because it's like, they just needed the conflict. They needed
they wanted to create a TV drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, because actually, like, even, it was weird, like, because I remember a handful of years ago, while there was, like, nothing Muppets going on, they were like, oh, by the way, Kermit and Miss Piggy got a divorce.
Were they married?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
I'm pretty sure
I thought
they were.
they were, like, married in the modern sense. Well, you're not actually married, but you're married.
You're thinking of Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Those two sinners.
Those two still sleep in different beds like they're on a 50s television show.
I think they live in different houses.
Yeah, they live in
still.
different houses.
They
still.
haven't moved in together.
Like Tim like Tim Burton and what's her name?
Helena
But at this point, it'd be
Bonham
worse.
Helen Bonham.
At this point, by that conservative logic, it's worse because that just means Minnie's a spinster.
Well, they don't have any.
She lives
official
alone
children.
with her cat. She has a cat. She's on her way downhill.
I mean,
Anyway,
the only one with a kid is Goofy. So.
Yeah, but she has Figaro. She's a crazy cat lady.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Figaro's cross canon.
Yeah.
I think that this, if handled correctly, could be pretty funny, honestly, because, like, if they know what they're doing, there's two things it could be. This is either a stupid publicity grab, or it's, like, they purposefully came up with, like, the dumbest thing to make a publicity grab out of, and that's the goof. And since it's the Muppets, that sounds like them.
Ooh.
It could go either way, because like the Muppets is such a large franchise. It really depends on whoever's in charge of it. At the
You know
moment.
who should be in charge of it? Lord and Miller. It's perfect.
See, now, they've kind of fucked themselves because they've proven that they can just make a good idea out of literally.
But
anything,
the Muppets
so
is
now
like
they just should.
essentially what they do. Like what the Muppets used to do back in the day is what they're doing now.
The King and the King of Hollywood.
It would be perfect.
The Kings of Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Where the streets are paved with gold. Because they stole that. Again, there's no D.
There's no T.
I don't know if the Muppets needs Lord and Miller yet. If this is, like, really bad, then I'll need them. Because I think the Muppets, as its own franchise, can work off of bad ideas. That's kind of always what it's been. It's, like, stupid ideas that make great movies.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Hey, what if they were just? What if it was just Treasure Island, but they were the actors?
What if they just air Treasure Island every week?
God, that's such a good
It's
movie.
so good.
That movie's dope. Maybe we'll do a spin-off Puppet Cast. Maybe we'll do, like, a Puppet month one year.
I feel like if stop motion counts, then puppets count. You're just not getting
still,
rid of the hands.
You're
still black
technically
magic.
animating inanimate
You're making
things.
Yes, exactly. I like that logic. Puppets. Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's move on to the show. That's been our news. As always, you can send us news. We get a lot of news stories from our fans, and you can do that via the ways to contact us, which I will probably rattle off hurriedly at the end of the show.